All right. Well, today we're going to chat about building repair order counts. And as challenging as the economy is these days, every customer is ramped up the importance of, first of all, getting them in the door, and then secondly, keeping them as a customer. So today we're going to talk about some innovative suggestions to help build your repair order count. The first thing I want to state is building a repair order count is a process. There's no automated system that you can just wait for the phone to ring and wait for the customer to call, set up an appointment. Those days are pretty much behind us. So we have to be innovative, creative, and reach out for those new customers and retaining the old ones. First thing I want to bring up today is the fleet business. If you look around whatever community you're in, you're going to have small fleets and maybe some larger fleets. But let's talk about the plumber that might have 5 vehicles in their fleet. I suggest that the management or a representative from the dealership set in their mind that they're going to visit 2 of those on a weekly basis. You can pick an afternoon or 2 days a week, drop some donuts by in the morning or pizza at lunch. Have on that visit a list of reasons why they should do business with you. It might be that you entice them with a 10% discount. It might be that you look at that as quick turnaround, the special tools and equipment that the dealership invested, training, the technician training is a feature. And when you make these contact calls, it could be that you don't have an immediate response from that fleet. That's not the discouraging part of this thing. The important thing is that you have a process in place. You'll make 2 of these contact calls, 2 of these visits on a weekly basis, and what time you're going to make the calls. So those features are there. Now you might ask yourself, well, I'm too busy to do that this week, so I'll let it float. The shop's busy, so I'm not going to make these calls. These processes that you do on repair order count, building repair order count, these processes are critical. It doesn't matter if you're busy, doesn't matter if you're slow, you just keep doing it no matter what. And that's what builds it. Another thing I think is really innovative and unique, and where there are a lot of maintenance fleet contract out there for companies such as GE, Wheels, Inc., Daimler, vendors such as that manage maintenance programs for large fleets. I suggest you call these fleets and then ask them one simple question. How can I become a preferred vendor with you? What that means is that if a vehicle breaks down in their area, they will call and say, go to that dealership, their preferred vendor. That'll ease the process of handling for them, and it'll direct traffic to your service department. They do require some paperwork they want you to fill out. It shows you have insurance and some things like that. That's a small amount of effort to pay to get to be on that preferred vendor. And if you're on as a preferred vendor, you might not get vehicles immediately and question whether it was worth it or not. It is the reality, all of these efforts combine to bring in more repair orders. So work the preferred vendor status with the large managed fleets. Another one, and this one might cause some concern, and as it's talked about, extended warranty contracts. Now, a lot of shops say they're too much of a hassle, we don't honor them here. You pay me, then you call, you make the submission for your extended warranty contract. We don't want anything to do with it. And I'll tell you, that's the wrong attitude. I challenge you to instead take that same approach with the managed fleet accounts. Give these extended warranty companies a call and suggest that you would like to be a preferred vendor with them also. Again, it will build your repair order account. Another method, and probably the most productive way I've stolen customers over the years is in the business, the most profitable way to steal customers from your competitor is to actively be involved in safety campaigns. When you go in, make a number, I use at least 5 per day per advisor. And really, 10 is a doable number. If you look at safety campaigns, almost exclusively wherever I go, you have over 1 month safety campaign, open recalls in your market, 1 month repair order counts for your shop. It equals that or more. Why wouldn't we bring these people in? Do you want your shop filled with concerned people about safety, or do you want them to come in for a $5 oil change that has no gross profit margin and has no room for parts? And if that client's concerned only about price, I promise you it's a tough sell for air filters, wiper blades, or anything besides what the special is. So if you want to have potential maintenance meet their requirements, look the vehicle over, and have a good shot at it, the safety campaign customer is the one to market to. And there is no cost. The only thing is it requires a little bit of effort. And right now, the DMS system that your company has also has the ability to do report generators. I suggest that you take the recall campaign VEN ranges, build a report generator feature to pull up your own data from your DMS with the contact information on the recalls that are coming through your shop in your vehicle database. That is the most accurate list that's available, and it also gives the information of your current customers that meet that VEN range. Then you could take that list, see if the safety campaign has been done yet or not before you contact them, and use that list as a marketing list. I also like that report generator feature to use customer contact for other offers. Right now is a good example. People are so concerned about fuel economy. If you take your DMS data, develop a list of people using your facility, and call them with this special offer. Hey, this is Rob down at the dealership. I want you to know, as a way to show our concern for our customers, we're offering a free, no-cost fuel economy inspection. Right now, everyone's concerned with what they're spending. We'll do a multi-point inspection, make sure that you get the most out of every gallon of gasoline you buy, and then we'll top off all your fluids. It's just our way to say we appreciate you. Don't you think that these features done on a consistent daily basis, I would like to say you would use, again, at least 10 or 15 of these contact calls per advisor on a daily basis, regardless if the shop is busy or not. Also, while you're perfecting building the repair order count, don't forget, you got to schedule right. You got to stagger appointments. You got to monitor how many hours are sold for tomorrow. If you're not set up to track and manage how many technician hours are sold for the next day, how many appointments you need to get, and go into that day scratching and clawing to build to the amount that 80% of your available technician time is already sold on your schedule, then you're going to waste tens of thousands of dollars on a monthly basis and hundreds of thousands of dollars on an annualized basis. Know how many tech hours are sold for tomorrow, manage it, track it, and do everything you can to develop that count. The last thing on my list for today's discussion is the customer experience. If you want to create consistent repair order count growth, you better be concerned about what that customer experience is when they come into your shop. Go into your service waiting area. Are the magazines 10 years old, 5 years old, outdated? Do you have snacks available for the customers that they can snack on while they're waiting for the vehicle? How about a TV set? Do the children have a portable DVD available at your dealership with a headset so they can watch SpongeBob SquarePants or Mickey Mouse while Mom's getting the oil changed? Imagine if they had that set up in your dealership. The other customers would also appreciate that kid not running around the wait area also. These are simple ways to develop your counts, manage your profit for the future, reaching out for new business, and keeping the old business. Now we'll open it up for questions. And if you want to ask a question, all you have to do is hit 1, and that will raise your hand for a question or comment. So if anyone has a question or comment, go ahead and hit 1, and Mike will be made aware of that question.
Well, if there are no questions at this time, I would like to just thank everybody for showing up today. Thank you for giving us a little bit of your lunch break. Rob, if there's anything you'd like to add?
That's it. And if you're not signed up for our newsletter, be sure to sign up for the newsletter. We do that on a monthly basis, and it's absolutely no cost also. Thank everybody for your time. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you next week.
You are currently the only